Trigonometry Part 1.
Hi, hello everyone. For this session, we will discuss new chapter trigonometry. See here, trigonometry means first try. So try means 3 and gono. So gono means angle. Next metric. So metric means measurement. Okay. So simply trigonometry means triangle measurements. See here, for example, this is any triangle. This is A and this is B and this is C. Okay. So this is what? Angle A. And this is what? Angle B. And this is what? Angle C. Okay. Now what is BC side? A and AC side is B and AB side is C. Okay. So clearly length of BC is A, length of AC is B and length of AB is C. So simply trigonometry means triangle measurements, means angle A, angle B, angle C. Okay. So these three angles measurements is called as trigonometry. Okay. So next, trigonometry ratios. So here consider the right angle triangle. Consider the right angle triangle. Right angle triangle ABC. Okay. So see here, this is the right angle triangle ABC. So right angle at B. Okay. And the angle between AC and CB is some theta. Okay. Here theta is the angle between AC and BC. Okay. Now opposite to theta. Okay. Opposite to theta is called opposite side. So this side is known as opposite side. And opposite to right angle. So this side. This is what? Hypotenuse. And base is what? BC. So base always adjacent side. Okay. So this is the right angle triangle ABC and right angle at B. The angle between AC and BC is theta and opposite to theta is opposite side. Opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. Base is always adjacent side. Okay. So then opposite to theta is called opposite side and opposite to right angle is called hypotenuse and base is adjacent side. Okay. Now sine of the angle theta is defined as, see here, sine of the angle means simply sine theta. So here sine theta is defined as opposite side by hypotenuse. This is the first trigonometric ratio. So but what is opposite side? That is AB divided by hypotenuse. What is that? AC. So this is sine ratio. And second one, cosine of the angle, simply that is cos theta. Here cos theta defined as adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. But what is adjacent side? That is BC, and hypotenuse, that is AC. So next one, tan theta. Here tan theta defined as opposite side by adjacent side. So here opposite side by adjacent side. But what is opposite side? That is AB. And adjacent side is what? BC. Okay. So for numerator and denominator, divide with AC. So here this can be written as AB by AC, BC by AC. But what is AB by AC? That is sin theta, and BC by AC is what? Cos theta. Okay. So therefore tan theta defined as simply sin theta by cos theta. So this is one of the formula. Okay. Tan theta is what? Sin theta by cos theta. So here next one, fourth one, cosec theta. The cosec theta is defined as hypotenuse by opposite side. Hypotenuse by opposite side. But what is hypotenuse? AC, and opposite is AB. So AC by AB. But how to write AC by AB? See here this can be written as 1 by AB by AC. But what is AB by AC? Sin theta. So therefore cosec theta can be written as 1 by sin theta. So from this sin theta can be written as 1 by cosec theta. So from this you can say that sin and cosec are reciprocals. Okay. So these are the reciprocals. So next, fifth one, sec theta. So here sec theta defined as hypotenuse by adjacent side. So what is hypotenuse? AC, adjacent is BC. So this is AC by BC. Now this can be written as 1 by BC by AC. But you know that BC by AC is cos theta. So this is 1 by cos theta. So therefore sec theta is what? 1 by cos theta. From this cos theta is what? 1 by sec theta. So here sec and cos are reciprocals. And sixth one, this is the last trigonometric ratio, that is cot theta. So cot theta defined as adjacent side by opposite side. But what is adjacent side? BC, opposite side is AB. So divide with AC. BC by AC and AB by AC. But what is BC by AC? Cos theta. And AB by AC, sin theta. So therefore cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta, or cot theta can be written as 1 by tan theta. And tan theta is what? 1 by cot theta. Here tan and cot are reciprocals. Here cos and sec are reciprocals. Here sin and cosec are reciprocals. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios. So next, identities. See the first one, sin square theta plus cos square theta. This is 1. So see our proof. So here consider the right angle triangle ABC. So this is the right angle triangle ABC. So right angle at B. And suppose the angle between AC and BC is theta. Okay. Now find sin theta. So from triangle ABC. So what is sin theta value? So you know that opposite side. This is hypotenuse. This is adjacent side. So sin theta is the opposite side by hypotenuse. So what is that? Sin theta is equal to opposite side AB and hypotenuse is what? AC. And find cos theta. So cos theta is adjacent side, that is BC by hypotenuse, that is AC. Okay. So you know that Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to what? AC square. So using this Pythagoras theorem. So here sin square theta plus cos square theta. Sin square, that is AB square by AC square, plus cos square, that is BC square by AC square. So this is equals to AB square plus BC square. So divide by AC square. So what is AB square plus BC square? That is AC square. So AC square by AC square. So you will get 1. Therefore sin square theta plus cos square theta value is 1. So this is the first identity. And see our second identity. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. Okay. See here. First one. Consider LHS, that is sec square theta minus tan square theta. Okay. So you know the sec theta ratio, that is hypotenuse by adjacent side, that is AC by BC whole square minus tan square theta, that is opposite by adjacent side whole square. So AB by BC whole square. Here BC square is the LCM and numerator AC square minus AB square. But what is AC square minus AB square? That is BC square only na? From 1. This is BC square by BC square since from 1. So clearly therefore sec square theta minus tan square theta value is 1. Okay. So next third identity. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. Okay. So you know the cosec theta value, that is hypotenuse by opposite side. So here consider cosec square theta minus cot square theta. So what is that? AC by AB whole square minus cot square theta, that is BC by AB whole square. Now your AC square minus BC square divided by AB square. So what is AC square minus BC square from equation 1? AB square. So this is AB square by AB square. Okay. So therefore cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. So these are the 3 identities. So your next continuation. Consider the coordinate axis. Okay. So here what is meant by coordinate axis? The both x and y axis are called coordinate axis. See here, this is coordinate axis. Okay, here, and this coordinate axis divide into 4 quadrants, and this divide into 4 quadrants. Okay, so namely Q1, Q2, comma Q3 and Q4. Okay, so this is first quadrant, and this is second quadrant, and this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Okay, now this is what first quadrant. In first quadrant both x and y coordinates are positive. Okay, now here what is the maximum angle in the first quadrant? So clear, this is the maximum angle, so that is 90 degrees. Okay, this is the maximum angle, but what is the minimum angle? 0. Okay, so that's why I am writing in the first quadrant 90 minus theta. If theta is 0, you will get maximum angle. If theta is equals to 90, you will get the minimum angle. Okay, so therefore in first quadrant theta values are 0. So therefore in first quadrant theta values lies between 0 and 90, and 0 90 also included. And see here, this is 90 and this is 90, so 90 plus something, so you write 90 plus theta. Now what is the maximum angle? 90 90 180, so maximum angle is 180. I am writing minus theta. If theta is 0, you will get the maximum angle. Okay, now 90 plus 90 180 plus something, so here 180 plus theta. But what is the maximum angle? 270. So right here 270 minus theta, and this is 270 plus something, so 270 plus theta. What is the maximum angle? 360. So this is 360 minus theta. Again go to first quadrant, 90 90 90 90, 360 plus something, so this is 360 plus theta. Okay, and in the first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. Okay, see here, suppose P is any point in the first quadrant. So this is the origin, so Jan OP, suppose this is R, and draw the perpendicular line from P to x-axis and meet at point some M. So from this triangle, so here suppose this point is x comma y, this is x distance, this is y distance. Suppose angle between OP and OM is theta. Now find sin theta here. Opposite side, that is y, hypotenuse y by r positive, and cos theta. Cos theta is what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is x by r, and tan theta opposite side by adjacent side, that is y by x. So similarly cosec, sec, cot, this all 6 trigonometric ratios are positive signs. Therefore in the first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. Right here in Q1, that means first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. Okay, second one, in second quadrant, that means Q2. See here, this is the second quadrant. So take any point. So join O and P and draw the perpendicular line to the x-axis from the point P and meet the x-axis M. Suppose this angle is theta. Okay. Now from this triangle find sin theta. So what is sin theta? Opposite side, this distance, vertical distance. So vertical distance means, see here, this is point minus x comma y only now, because of in second quadrant x is negative, y is positive. So sin theta is what? Y by r. And similarly cos theta value, adjacent side, that is this distance, that is negative x only now. So minus x by r. So cos is positive. And find tan theta. So similarly sec also negative sign, that is minus r by x. Find tan theta opposite side, that is y by minus x. So similarly cot theta is also minus x by y. And cosec theta is positive. So clearly in second quadrant sine and cosec ratios are positive. In second quadrant sine and cosec means sine and reciprocal of sine. So simply in this I am writing all silver. Okay. So here S means S for sine and reciprocal of sine cosec. Okay. In second quadrant sine and cosec are positive side and remaining all are negative signs. Suppose P lies in the third quadrant. So similarly in third quadrant means P lies in the third quadrant, tan and cot ratios are positive. Okay. Simply I am writing T. Okay. So T for tan and reciprocal of tan cot. So these two ratios are positive in the third quadrant. And here all silver T, just here write cups. C for cos and reciprocal of cos sec. So these two are positive in the fourth quadrant. See here, in fourth quadrant cos and sec ratios are positive. Okay. See, and also note point, for 90 plus or minus theta, 270 plus or minus theta changes means sine ratio changes to cos and cos ratio changes to sine, and tan ratio changes to cot and cot ratio changes to tan, and sec ratio changes to cosec and cosec ratio changes to sec. Okay. For 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta, 270 plus theta or 270 minus theta. So this is the first one. And second one, so for 180 plus or minus theta and 360 plus or minus theta, unchanged. Okay. So means sine remains sine, cos remains cos, and tan remains tan. So similarly the all trigonometric ratios are does not change for 180 plus theta or 180 minus theta and 360 plus theta or 360 minus theta. So for this reason, once you go through mathematical proofs in playlist. For next session we will discuss more concept